Well, hello everybody. What the crap is going on? Well, I got another strategy for you. Oh, this is Top Bob with the Top Bob's Casino Secrets. I got another one. Why I don't make the best bet in craps. Very unusual. Why would you not make the best bet on craps? Color Up. This is from Color Up. And we're going to see what he does. Very professional looking Color Up until he starts dealing, and I'm going to yell at him.
So I've been getting this question a lot lately. Hey, Color Up, why aren't you putting any odds behind your line bet? Now, some of you aren't as nice, and you're more like, hey, Color Up, you're an idiot for not taking odds behind your line bet. Well, what's the truth? Well, the truth is the odds bet is an amazing bet.
Is neither, really.
If you could afford it.
All right.
So let's talk about that today.
Okay. All right. So, if you're betting the pass line and you bet odds or you don't bet odds, it doesn't matter. Really. Or at least the money going down next doesn't matter, right? It apparently lowers your overall edge from your pass line bet. And at 100 times odds, you can get it down to pretty minuscule of a difference. Yes, it does require more money. But I love the way he's like, oh, if you can afford it, and then continue.
So first, let's talk about the theoretical math on the bet, and then we'll talk about more reality. So many times when we're discussing whether a bet is good or bad, we often refer to the house edge. House edge is simply how much a casino takes as a commission for making the bet. Now, many of you may know, or if you don't, on the pass line, the casino expects to keep 1.4% of anything that you bet on the pass line. What does that mean? Well, we have a $10 bet for both players here. That means the casino expects to keep 1.4% or 14 cents
I see it coming.
for both players.
I see it coming.
If they were to run 100 bets through, they bet $1,000. The casino knows or can expect to keep $14 of that $1,000 bet. So if you lose, they take it all. If you win, they pay you back short of that $14. They're not going to pay you $1,000.
That's the secret.
$900 and whatever it is. They're going to keep $14 out of that. That's their house edge. That's how they pay their bills. That's how they can, build these beautiful buildings and keep you entertained, right? They're always keeping a percentage of every bet.
Fair enough.
They're keeping a pretty low percentage, only a little over 1% of the bet, but they are keeping some bet. Now, the odds bet, they don't keep any of it. For the player, it's a great bet. It's a 0% house edge bet.
Best bet.
So over time, they expect to win no money off this, but they don't expect to lose any money off this bet. So if you look
should
at
be
math,
true over a million times.
in odds. Let's say it's a 5 times table. You're allowed to take up to 5 times whatever you bet here on the line. $50 in odds.
I don't know where these guys play. I don't know what casinos are doing what. Tendency seems to be at least $10 minimums, and I'm not sure what kind of bets they allow. 5 times odds to 10 times odds are fairly rare. Double odds is the one you would expect the most. But for the sake of the odds, like we're saying, doesn't matter. Basically, the more odds you can take, the more odds you should take. I don't know if I can say should. But a pass line bet is a great bet as far as casino bets go. So, he's going to crap all over it, I know.
What is this player's expected loss? It's 0% back here. It's this bet right here is 1.4%. So they're expected to lose 14 cents every time they play. This player here doesn't have any back here. He's expected to lose
14 cents.
So both players are expected to lose the exact same amount over time. I use the term theoretical math a lot because after a few rolls or maybe even a few hours or maybe even a few weekends, you're not going to lose exactly 1.4%. You're going to lose a lot more or you're going to actually win. The theory is based on infinity or on the long term, whatever the long term is. Like as players, we don't necessarily play long term. The casino does. They're open 24 hours. Years and years and years. They have a huge bankroll. They can bank on that. They're going to win 1.4%. Us as players,
we're just trying to get lucky.
Win or we're going to lose. So if the math says both players are going to lose the same amount over time, what's the benefit of making the odds bet? Well, let's say we actually win the bet. Well, this player here with his odds, his $50 bet, is going to win $60 and 10 up front. He wins a total of $70. This player here is going to win $10. So $70 versus $10. That's why you play the odds. But let me back that up a little bit.
Okay. That's why you play the odds? I don't know why you play the odds. Like, what if he was betting only $10 on his odds? Does that make the other guy's bet better? No. That's why you play the odds. Why? So you can win more when you win. Yes. So you win more when you win. What are you trying to do? Win. Trying to win your bet. It continues. Believe me, it continues.
If we don't roll the 8 and we actually lose our bet, how much is this player losing? He's losing $60. Oh, my chip's jumping at me. This player is only losing $10.
For a difference of $10.
Odds is a great bet. They don't take any percentage out of it, but it's only a great bet if you can afford to make the bet. Let's say I have a $300 bankroll. This is a realistic, very common buy-in for me, $300, right? We have $60 bet here.
$300 on a $10 minimum table gives you 30 flat units. If you're betting 5 times that on the odds, you are short rolled for this game.
If I were to lose,
you should have several $1,000s.
Where do I stand?
If you're going 10 with 50.
If I make this bet $60 here and I lose that bet 5 times in a row, I'm completely broke. I've lost all $300. Now what happens if I bet $10 per roll? If I lose 5 hands in a row, I've lost $50. I still have a bankroll of $250 left. So this is where the reality comes into it, and we're not really worried about the math as much. If I have a $300...
At the same time, if you win 5 in a row, this guy wins 50. This dude cleans fucking house. He's up to 500.
I can't afford to take this much in odds.
Come on, man.
This is no problem. It's not that big a deal to me. But $300, the volatility is too much for my bankroll. Now, if
don't bet that much then.
Well, heck, now we're talking about a pretty good bet because I can afford to take $60 swings up and down. I can afford to lose 5 in a row, 10 in a row, that sort of
still
thing.
$1,000 too short.
Play odds? Well, I just can't afford the odds if for instance, if I have a $300.
But look what he's going to do next.
Win, I will add some odds. That's because if I've won, I've extended my bankroll a little bit and I can afford to risk a little more. Now, if you're somewhere in between, I can't afford a $60 bet, but I can afford more than a $10 bet. Let's say I can afford $20 bets. I don't want to make a $20 pass line bet because here, again, instead of 14 cents, I'm expected to lose 28 cents because I have twice as much here on the pass line. It's going to be a much better bet if you just bet the same $10 as these other 2 players, but then use $10 in odds. So if you do want to bet more, bet it in the odds, not increasing your pass line. Now let me take this one step further and explain to you.
If you haven't maxed out, there's no reason to.
At least very often. All right,
although it's an even money bet.
Let's start with the 4. The point of
I sort of see that
on the line, we got $10
logic for bankrolling issues.
4 and wins. He's going to win $20 in the back and 10 up front. Awesome,
Hey.
$30.
Whoop-de-doo.
If I took that same $20
No.
and made a place
No,
bet,
you can't
that
do
same
that.
$20 bet is going to pay $36. You're actually going to get paid $6 more. It's even better if it's a buy bet. You're going to get paid $39. Yikes. Okay, what if I have the $10 bet and $10 odds? And the point is, let me back this up. And the point is,
it would be a
$5.
$21 bet. Okay. Because you'll have to pay the vigorish of $1. Okay. So it's 21 to win that 39 for a $28 winner. Okay. See how they sneak them in there? Now this is why I don't get it. These people aren't working for the casino. They're trying to get over, right? Unlike the Twitch streamers, these people aren't. They're not licensed by any casino. It seems like they all have their own brands, and I'm not sure if this guy does a dealer school, but we'll check into CEG if we haven't already. And they have a dealer school. And they'll run through these dumb strategies too. And I was like, I don't understand what they're... Oh. If you're looking at this to try and, get comfortable with craps, I'll try and find one that's good, that like I can go, okay, good. But this guy is why I don't make the best bet in craps. Like, oh. Yeah, start there with your teaching, bro.
3-2. That's true odds. That's the odds bet. So we're going to get paid 3 chips or $15.
And you should go from the outside.
$10 for a flat bet.
Go from the outside to the inside. But
that same $20 bet up here, this $20 bet is going to pay $28. $25, $28. I'm getting paid more up here. All right, let's take a look at the next number. Let's take a look at
but
6.
you're placing the bet,
So
bro.
got,
You're
again,
not doing the
bet,
come out roll and all
what
that.
do we get paid if we roll the 6? Well, we're going to get paid $12 for our odds and $10 for our line bet. We won $22.
Why is stop putting your
6? Well, first off, it's an improper bet. You're going to get paid the place bet odds for $18, and then the rest they're just going to pay you 1-to-1. All right, $18 will win 21. So let's count that out first.
There we go.
And then the last $2 remaining of the $20 bet is just going to get paid 1-to-1. So you're only going to get 2.
Don't do that. Bet 18. Bet 18 or bet 24 or if possible 21. Or 18 or 1950 or 21 would be the next one. If you have a quarter table. Oh my God. What the hell? So, no. The reason you don't make improper bets is because your $2 should expect 32 cents. Okay.
For that. Even with an improper, poorly paid bet, we're going to get.
They're going to make me old.
Here with the odds, we're going to get $22. Now, I just showed you an example of betting single odds. Most tables will allow you up to 3, 4, and 5 times odds. Now, with that factored in, it's actually, you always get paid more with place bets, or sometimes it breaks even, depending on the number. Now, if you could find a table with 5 times odds, 10 times odds, you're always going to get paid more if you make a line bet with odds compared to an equivalent size place bet. So 5 times, 10 times table, some of them out there are 20 times. Yes, it's way better to get and play the odds versus a place bet. Now, this isn't a completely fair comparison because the pass line has some benefits that the place bets don't. For instance, the most likely number to win is the 7, right? And you have a 2-to-1 advantage to win for the come out roll.
Okay, I think this is like I commented on this video and he came back. I know I explained it in a lot of videos, and I'm like, well, but okay, you could compare a $10 odds bet to a $10 place bet, right? But when you and in which case you get 15 on the odds, you get 14 on the place, right? Did you see what happened there? Okay, once you eliminate that come out roll, bro, you can't make a $10 odds bet and a flat bet the same as a place bet. But he explained that in other videos.
Before you're allowed odds.
I'll
So
show you the comment there.
that's a big part of making this line bet. But we don't really want to win. It's a nice little bonus, but really we want to win when we have odds behind. Well, in that case,
dude, win
again,
whenever you
place
can,
bets are
man.
gonna
What are you
pay
talking
better
about?
unless you're at 5
I'm
times or more table. So that's some of the reasons that I don't necessarily play the odds bet. Mainly, I just can't afford it. If I could afford it, I would do it. It's an amazing, great bet. But remember, it's always an additional bet. If you want
oh,
to bet more money,
and one problem I'm having with casinos these days is craps tables. A $5 minimum table will have no trouble. You could go 5 to 1,000, right? You know, and I guess 25 to 5,000 is sort of normal for bets. Oh, the reason they have table max martingale, so you can't just double forever, and then finally win your freaking $5 back. I'm gonna swear a lot. I hope that doesn't make a difference. I'm gonna try not to, but these dealers are gonna drive me crazy.
that's where you want to make the bet. If you don't have the
That's why I
bankroll,
can't be a
it doesn't
boxman
matter whether
or
you
a
add
floor
odds or
person
not. You're still going to
or
lose
be
theoretically
on
the
a crew
same
anymore
amount.
because,
The
good
big key
lord, they're
takeaway I
getting
want you to
worse.
understand is all the odds bet does is increase your volatility of your bankroll. If you make the bet and you win, you're going to win a lot more. If you make the bet and you lose, you're going to lose a lot more. So the swings of your bankroll are going to be drastically different than the flatline player. So just
Shouldn't
remember,
we
playing
have
odds
made
does
that
not increase your
decision
chances of
already?
winning the bet. You still have to roll the number. All it does is increase your volatility of the amount of money you have bet. All right, new shooter coming out. We'll have both players start with a $10 line bet. We're at a $10 table. They both have $300 bankrolls. And we'll see how it goes out. I'm going to assume we're at a 5 times table, so no matter what the point is, this player
All
is going to
right,
bet
5 times
$50
odds.
5 times the
Odds
amount he
table.
has bet
All
on the
right.
line. This player, no odds. All right, here
And
we
you
go.
can
Now, I can
always,
tell you,
like, you could be at a 5 times odds table, but even taking 1 times odds is okay. Why? Because it's 0%. Because you won't win or lose. So if you have the money to make a bet, you don't have to max. It's kind of better if you max, but it's not necessary that you max. And a little bit of odds will go a long way.
if we hit points, this player is going to be better off. If we miss our points, this player is going to lose
Oh,
more. We'll find out. The
as a
dice really
player, I don't
decide
like place
if it's a
bets.
good bet or a bad
Maybe
bet.
that's my
So let's
problem.
see what happens here.
The first strategy I learned, I think,
7
was
on
the
the come
greatest.
out. Frontline winner.
All right,
Both players are
see?
going to win $10.
This is why that
That's
place
nice.
bet thing is totally different.
Rack that up for both of them. And here we go. Still looking for a point. 8 easy. 8's going to be our point, so we'll mark that up. No odds. This player, $50 in odds. And here we go. We're just playing the 8 against the 7. So I'll try to roll these quick. Yo. 4 easy. 4.
What is this going to prove, bro?
Dice off the table. No roll. We all know what's going to happen next, right? Didn't happen. 10 easy.
This is why I'm on the crusade. To stop this bullshit. We all know what's gonna happen next. Oh, turn my bets off! Turn my bets off! Turn my bets off! Okay. Get your off buttons ready, dealers.
10.
Oh, it didn't happen.
6 easy.
When's it gonna happen? Do you have to throw them off the table again?
6 the hard way. 6 hard. 5. All right, we're rolling all kinds of numbers. We're just looking for 2.
Well, the Iron Cross would be coming
7
in
out.
really, really good right now.
So we're going to lose 60 for this player. This player's going to lose 10. Puck is going to go off. Start a new shooter. Both players.
He's even, the other guy's down 60. Okay, yip-de-doo.
And here we go, coming out.
Or 50.
Let's see what
He's
happens.
down 50.
9 is going to be our point. Now we're shooting for the 9 versus the 7. Oh, I forgot this player's going to do 50 in odds. It's a good bet. He's going to get paid.
Yeah, make sure you...
Get paid 70. Excuse me, he's going to go down for $50. 50 in odds.
All right, sorry. Had a little
4
glitch there,
even,
but I think we should be back on
like I said,
track
most
there.
casinos are only going to allow 3, 4, 5, so they would only allow 30.
I
We're
think
at
the
a
government
favorable
/ casino
player, because
entities
we can
were
make an
listening
odds
to me
bet
and they
5 times.
cut me out.
Always going to pay better than a place bet. 7 out. Another short roll. So down come these bets. Puck is going to go off. We're going to have a new shooter. So let's go ahead. $10 on the line for both of us.
Yeah, so far.
And here we go.
Okay, you haven't made any
Coming out.
points. That's why the odds haven't made any money.
For the hard way.
That's all. That's
For
all.
hard.
Like,
Again, this player's going to dip in. $50 in odds. It's a great bet. He's going to win 100 if he can hit it. 5. No field 5. Problem is he's going to lose 60 if he misses.
well,
5. All right, we're rolling.
but that's
5s.
not the point.
Yo 11.
Yeah, he doesn't have very good odds
There's that
for
5.
him,
Should be
but that's
betting
why
on
he
that
gets
5.
paid 2 to 1 on the backside.
9. Sister number. Center field 9. 7 out. Line away.
So, see,
That's
just
gonna
like
go
I
down.
showed you, this is why.
Puck is going to come off. We're
I
gonna have a
see
new
this
shooter.
happening. How many more minutes do we have of this?
Now here you can start to see the difference in the bankrolls a little bit. It's going a little bit quicker.
Well,
Again, not a big
because your
deal if
rolls
you
aren't
properly
very
bankroll.
good.
If you
So
don't have the bankroll, it's really not worth making that bet.
I hope those things don't come
As good
through.
as the bet is, it's not going to do you any good if you're not winning the bet. Okay, 7 on the come out
Winner
roll.
7.
It's good for both players.
Okay.
Just win 10. We'll rack that up. Here we go. Same shooter, still looking for his point.
Yeah.
10.
I'm still looking
10.
for
It's
the-
going to be at my dice roll.
The
But 10
intelligence of your strategy. Like, are you gonna make?
$50 in odds.
Are you gonna make a point?
And here we go.
Like-
Shooting for that 10. Shooter. Dice off the table. No roll. It's all right. I
How
got
do
one
you
over
throw
here.
the dice off the table? You're right
Try
next
keep
to
on the
it.
table a little better. We all know the dice went off, right? It brings a 7.
No, shut up.
A little superstitious, but
Yeah, 1 out of
it
6
happens. It
times
happens.
that'll
I
happen.
certainly remember when it happens. All right, puck comes off. We're going to have a new shooter. We only got 3 die left. All right,
You're one of
players
2.
gonna Get down.
You're ahead of the game.
Got to choose 2 dice. New shooter. Here we go. Let's do a little bit better this time. 5 is going to be our point. That's a good one, right? Because we can roll 5s. Let's see if we can actually. Well, let me.
Oh,
almost
okay.
forgot.
Yeah,
We're almost
play
out
your
of the first
strategy.
play.
Otherwise, it's not gonna work.
We're still in the game. Here we go.
Well, roll a stupid 5 then.
All right. We rolled the sister number. Now my dice turn. Right here. Now we just need
Yeah,
to
it's
the other
fine.
side.
It's
What's
fine.
gonna happen? 7. Short roll, and that's how it goes sometimes. All right, puck's off.
Well, you know what would be doing great? A don't pass with a lay.
Here we go.
You know I
Really
don't
see
press the lay.
bankroll. 6 easy. 6 is our point.
Because you have to bet more than you win.
And this is it for him.
Okay.
He's basically got a hit.
You
right?
do
He's
your
done.
thing, bro.
done for. 10 the hard way, 10 hard. I'm not sure, let's see a 6.
He
There
wants
it
to
is,
be a
6 the hard
stick
way. It's
man
probably
so
off screen,
bad.
but it was a 6. So here we're going to
He
get
wants-
paid
Thought we were on
$50.
5.
50 is going to pay 60, and then 10 up front. So we got a little more breathing room, but we were very nervous there for a second.
I guess we missed the 5.
Do a few more rolls. Keep
Like
beating a
it
dead
matters.
horse. I just want to kind of show you that the swings are going to affect it a lot more when you bet more money. That's obvious, right? If you can afford the swings and the money, it's a great bet. If you can't afford the swings, don't worry about it. You're going to lose the same
Don't worry
amount.
about it.
There is no such thing as a professional dice player. All players lose in the end. So if these players are both going to lose in the end the exact same amount, it doesn't really matter if you make the odds bet. Short term, over the weekend, it can make you a lot of money. Or it could lose you a lot of money.
Yeah,
It's just how it is.
Gamble.
It's a coin flip bet.
we're gambling.
6
We're playing
easy.
craps.
6, out on the point of 6. Go ahead, $50 down. Now we're just going to roll that right back. 9, center field 9.
Or whenever. Doesn't matter.
So I kind of made this video. There's a 7.
7 out.
It's a 7 because if you move the
It's a
obstruction,
7.
It's gonna drop. 7.
I trust him. It's a
Call it
7.
7. So I kind of made this video because I get that question so many times. So I'll just start sending people links.
Well,
This is
your
why I
your
don't
rolls
necessarily play odds,
stunk.
at least that often.
Okay.
And it really doesn't matter if you're playing odds or not. If you can afford it, great additional bet. All right.
If you did like 3 wins versus 3
I
losses,
only have room for one more. So this will
you
be
would
our
see a difference.
last hand, win or lose. All right.
But like I
Here we
said,
go. 7 on the come out.
the odds 0% haunted. How's it? And other than these past line
All right. So look for a
examples
point.
he was making, he's hit more line bets or whatever than he's hit
We're
points.
gonna bet 50 to win 60.
So that little $10 push or whatever.
And no, of course. Jeremy's rolling, right? Immediate 7 out. All right. So
Well, Jeremy
go ahead
should
and
try the
tally these up.
don't pass strategy now. This doesn't make any
25.
difference.
Let me just make sure. 25, 35, $40.
$40.
Player here with no odds, 100, 200, 250,
Still a loser.
275, 280. There's
Yeah.
a big difference here.
So you lost 2
Now,
units.
again, I'm going to say this over and over again. I've probably been very repetitive in this video. If we were rolling our points, this player would have been up substantially because he's betting more. He's got more at risk. He's going to win more. So bottom line, the bet comes down to if you have the bankroll to do it, go ahead and do it. If you don't have the bankroll to do it, don't worry
Okay.
about it when people call you like they do to me all the time. You're an idiot.
Why would they? You're an
There's a lot
idiot.
more
Not, no, they're not saying
to
that.
bet than just, hey,
Who's
here's
saying
0%
that?
house edge bet. So I hope you've
Who's
gotten something
saying
out of
that?
this video. Maybe it was eye-opening for you. Maybe it's something you already knew. But this is going to help me because now I can just send a simple link to people and instead of explaining it in my comments constantly of why I don't play the odds.
my
bet.
God.
So whether you like to play the odds,
Whatever
don't like
color.
the odds, or you prefer to be a place better, kind of like I am, well, good luck. However you gamble on coloring out.
Oh, don't make the good bets. Be a place better like me. Okay. Great explanation. The threat of the short bankroll is always the casino's secret edge. Kinda. They can take any bet and they can refuse any bet, and they have more money than you do. So, yep. You're right. They can outlast you. And you can't play that all day and expect to win. So I said the odds are separate from the line bet. You can't combine the $20. Right? It's 1-to-1. Something place bet completely different. 12 is like betting 2 flat with 10 odds on a 6 or 8. Bang. And then he comes, that's correct. I explained that in many of my videos. The point of this video is just that the odds is an additional separate bet. This video is why I don't play the odds personally. The point about place bets is minor. Of course, they are two different bets and can't be compared directly. But you do. I mentioned the pass line has a big advantage, 2-1 on the come out roll. Beyond that, though, the advantages are it's a better bet than the other one by a couple of percentage points. Place bet. I think the best one on 6 or 8 is 1.68. So 1.41 versus 1.68. And it's been a while since I've done all the math, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to go do some math and stats work after trying this thing. Sorry, I wanted to check out a few more. Arco, not a sponsor. On the ass line, because what are you in for betting the pass line? You're such a... Okay, I don't want to be a jerk. Whatever, dude. Okay, another great video. The dealers always point out to players who don't take odds that they should take odds. It's such a great bet. Well, it depends. If they could tell you knew stuff, then they probably wouldn't say anything. Right. Crap tables really rub it in with their gigantic stack of chips after just to laugh at your buy-in. And even if you do win, no dent has been made in that army of chips. Well, just in case, we keep that army of chips there. As good as the bet is, if you're not hitting it, etc. If you're not hitting your numbers, it could be said for any bet the player makes on the table. Exactly. Thank you, James. The video to me is actually a video on the importance of aligning your bets with your personal bankroll and not be construed as the odds being bad for your bankroll. Good job. Thank you. Thank you, James. Okay, color up, whatever. But you do place bets. So what are you talking about? Yeah, volatility. Well, look out. Volatile. Craps table. Thank you.